Hello, sons and daughters of my mothers. How are we doing? With our schooling, our working, our adulting, living in this crazy world. Never mind the crazy country. Do you ever get that feeling of real anxiety and dread about life and what it means? Why things are the way they are? What is wrong with the world, and why can't good just be the overwhelming majority instead of evil? What's the meaning of everything? And then there's that quiet little anger that comes with it, when you just hate why it has to be so. That feeling is called angst. How do you deal with it? Sometimes it's so serious that you lose interest in whatsoever, except for the things you have to do without a choice, like working or going to school, etc., which makes it even more annoying. The fact that you have to fight to stay alive, even when you're battling to figure out what the point of it all is in the first place. It's no good staying in that feeling. So the best thing usually is to snap out of it. Maybe by convincing yourself that the simplest things are really the most important things. Things like keeping healthy, being kind to yourself, being kind to strangers, to your friends, and repeating it the next day and the day after. Finding something you love and getting better and better at it day by day. Keeping an open mind to what comes next, and being humble and grateful enough not to expect too much, but also not sabotaging the qualities that you expect from life and yourself. And that's really all there is to this life thing. That feeling would come with the quiet anger, especially as a young person, but the trick is to keep it simple. As for me though, as if to add salt to injury, whenever I have that feeling, it comes along with these crazy what ifs and whys questions, especially in the context of my country's history and where we are right now. So I always find myself asking what if questions like, what if so and so person was never born? What if, since he likes to insist on things, he was born but he became a farmer instead and never a president or a head of state? Questions like, why did so and so person steal all this money, knowing fully well that even if they had the appetite of 1,000 persons, they would still not be able to finish eating that money? What if this certain dude had been caught with a consignment of drugs during the war on drugs in America and sentenced to prison, where he meets a death row inmate turned preacher, then get converted, came out of prison, opened a small church, and dedicated his entire life to it, never ever bothering about politics or leadership? Instead, he got away and slowly plotted his way to the pinnacle of a country's leadership. And when he got there, he plunged the whole country into misery. What ifs, whys? Very annoying questions, especially when you don't have an answer, and especially when those things have already happened or are happening. That is the form that my own angst takes. Anger at why things just didn't turn out much better for my country. How do you snap out of these feelings? As we've said, by simply focusing on that little thing you're doing to make sense of this craze. Because at the end of the day, doing your best and having purpose, however little, is really all that matters. Stay safe out there, sons and daughters of my mothers.